What's going on, people? It is Irish Connor HD here. You can call me Irish. And firstly, apologies about the terrible lighting, but today I thought I would try something technically different. It's basically, if anyone who is watching this video now remembers as far back as Forza Motorsport 4, when I did a series called The Road Less Travelled, I thought I would do that in Assetto Corsa. So basically, you can see here, I'm in my BMW SDC mod BMW M3 E36. And we are on Monaco. Like it just seemed like a cool track to try out because obviously the section, if you're familiar with Monaco that we're looking at here, is very tight, very difficult. So what this is going to be is not so much a road less travelled in the way that I've nailed it and I've gotten it down perfectly and I know exactly how to do it and I'm going to be showing you amazingly. I'm not going to be able to do this more often, like most likely I'm not going to be able to pull this off. But I'm basically just in the interest of like a road less travelled kind of thing to basically just show you that this section is possible. It's a good fun section, and yeah, that's the intro. I've tried to do my best to sort out the audio. Sorry, one more thing. I've tried to do my best to sort out the audio. The last time I tried to do one of these like vlog drifting things, the microphone was rocking about on top of the setup that I have here basically and creating a knocking sound. I've tried to muffle it and dampen it as much as possible, but I don't know how well that I succeeded with that. But anyway, again, the lighting's terrible. It's like nighttime now, so here's the shifter. And here's the wheel, so hopefully you should be able to see everything. Otherwise, I just have my second monitor as like a white light and my main like room's light as the like the backlight or whatever you want to call it. So where exactly is this section? Well, if you follow the track all the way around, come around the first corner, up that straight, around that next bend. I can never remember the name of corners in Monaco, but basically it's this sign here. If I just reverse up a little bit, it's the Assetto Corsa Cuno Simulazioni blah 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 sign. Basically start under there and then just follow it around until you come to the chicane, the hairpin, yeah. And that's basically it. Once you get to the hairpin, then it's the right and then you just end the run anywhere there, sorry. Let's give it a try. It's pretty tricky, so I'm probably going to mess it up. Touching the brakes is very important there. Not hitting the outside is also very important. Then you have to kind of be very minimal on the angle through there because it is a longer stretch than I would like. If that was just a little bit shorter, you could do this thing flawlessly, but... And then you can run anywhere there. Basically, that's it. It's a lot of fun. The tight little section of the hairpin, the downhill aspect to it is a lot of fun. And while it's not technically drifting because you are at like 10 degrees of angle, that little transition section between the first corner and the hairpin is this little section here is quite fun as well. So again, it's not going to be the best drifting. I obviously made a complete mess up of the first corner, but overall it's a great section and it's different. The reason that I picked it today was I was driving on all the typical kind of Japanese tracks and I was like, you know what, I'll do something different. I'll whack out Monaco and see if there's any good sections on there, and lo and behold, there actually is. So basically first, second, third for just a split second, and then get on the brakes, try and coax it around without hitting that outside, which I did again. Then it's straight through here as much as possible, dab at the brakes, wrap it around. Oh, I came out of gear, god damn it. I didn't put the car in gear properly, that sucks. Handbrake, bit of clutch, just guide it around and then end it anywhere there. And obviously, thankfully, the circuit is laid out in such a way that there's a lot of space to do a U-turn here, so you don't have to do a full lap of the circuit to get back, which is very handy. And of course, drifting in reverse is equally fun. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to just say before I wrap it up here, the next video or any future videos that I do in the series, I'll try and get snappier and snappier, get straight into it. They won't always have that first big explanation kind of section at the start. That was just because it's the first episode in the series. I thought I should try and lay it out a little bit. Without further ado, one last time, let's see if I can get the first corner down. Ah, got the inside. That was even worse. Like, that was worse than the other ones. Alright, I managed to stay in gear that time, so we've gotten around the hairpin. Third for a second, back to second. Third for a second and back to second. Nice, Brian. I mean, it's possible to bring it around and keep going and make that last little outer zone there, the last clipping point, but it's all just in good fun. It's just an idea. It's just a general idea for a section. I've got a bunch of tracks. That's the one thing that I like about Assetto Corsa is that because of the ability to mod, I'm not limited to just the tracks like I was in Forza that came included with the game. I've got endless amount of tracks that I can work on and kind of use as just kind of flying through them, and like long tracks and short tracks and even familiar tracks that you might not think there's sections on. Like this, I'm sure I'm not the first person to ever think of drifting in Monaco. Obviously not, it's highly unlikely, but yeah, it's a cool idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner to bring over the road less traveled from Forza into Assetto Corsa. I think it was mainly just that I couldn't really think of a format that I like, but I think I like this, and the way that I'm pretty sure I'm going to edit it with jump cuts and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to edit this with jump cuts, which is going to help it flow a lot quicker, because I have a pretty rough time talking and driving, like, as you can probably see. But yeah, as we bring around the last corner for the last time, I will wrap it up there. So that's it. That's episode 1 of The Road Less Travelled on Assetto Corsa. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe for new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.